guys, people have been asking for more YouTube. That is just like crazy to me because I used to post YouTube so much. I felt very stagnant with growth on here, and it almost got to the point where I was just like, oh, I might as well just like stop doing it just because it takes so much time. But it's like so nice that people want to see videos on YouTube and stuff and long form content. My content on YouTube is so different from other content, like especially if you just started following me from TikTok. I feel like you guys get the vibe by now. YouTube is pretty chill. I don't really edit these videos super crazy, so I just thought we could do a little night in. It's a Monday night and I was working from home, so this is kind of like my Sunday scaries moment. Like tomorrow is like my full rest of the week where I go to the office. I was away all weekend to visit my friend in Ohio, and I feel like next time I go I should vlog. It's really fun there. I just never make YouTube vlogs anymore. Like I really want to do travel vlogs. Anyways, I was there this weekend, so I got some packages. I brought back some stuff. I thought I could get into that with you guys. Before I give you a little PR haul, I want to thank Luisa for partnering with me on this video. When I was like a tiny YouTuber, I think I had like 700 subscribers. This is one of the first brands that ever worked with me, and they have the cutest well-made jewelry that I've found at like an affordable price point. I have worn a lot of their pieces over the years, and I can like tell you for certain they don't tarnish. But I just wanted to share some new pieces that I got. If you've been watching me through college, most of the jewelry that I wore in college was always Luisa. Like I had this little C necklace. One of my favorite things I ever got from them when I first collabed with them years ago was this little pearl bracelet, and I had worn it for years and years and years. Never took it off. Really held up. I had no problems except for just like, I think it got caught on something and just broke one day. I tried to fix it and it was gone. So when they reached out again, I was like, I need to get that bracelet again. So I'm wearing it right now. It's so pretty and dainty. Most of my everyday jewelry is like minuscule tiny. I love a dainty little touch when I'm wearing jewelry. I've really been into rings, but I just have to make sure that I can wear them in the shower and like washing my hands. Otherwise I'll forget to put them on. So I wear this one ring from my mom, but the other ring that I just recently started wearing is from Luisa. It's this green one. It's so pretty, and again, very tiny and dainty, which is just naturally what I go for. I actually recently went down a couple ring sizes, but my old Luisa rings are so pretty. I'm still trying to find ways to wear them because I used to wear them on like my middle finger, and I think now they're more like thumb rings, and I never have any problems with tarnishing or wearing them in the shower. They still look brand new, and these are years old. And I also love their earrings. Pearl one, I wear this all the time in the summer. I feel like it's so cute, especially with like a satin white skirt. I'm recently stocking my jewelry collection back up, especially my rings, because like I said, a lot of them don't really fit anymore. But this nude green one is so pretty and subtle. I love the way it looks with my other ring. I think for me with rings is like I just can't feel like heaviness, especially because like I'm typing all day. I just need it to be like weightless. And I also wear them to sleep. I wear them in the shower. I wear them to wash my face, cook dinner. So I really don't take them off throughout the day. I have to make sure I'm wearing them at all times. I'm not really someone who likes big bulky stuff, especially for every day. And I also go to a lot of workout classes and stuff like that, so I'm always like putting my hands on the ground. So I really need my jewelry to stay put and not tarnish, especially with sweat and showering and cooking. Don't want to worry about my jewelry. I wear these to sleep. I wear them 24/7. I don't even feel them on me, which is what I love. I hate when I can feel something like hitting my wrist, spinning on my finger. I just wanted to say a genuine thank you to them for partnering with me on this video. I will never turn down anything to do with Luisa. You can check out the link in my description if you want to check out any of my faves. Let's get back into the video. It's really big. I've basically just been saying yes to any PR that I get sent, because if I won't find use out of it, I can definitely find a friend, a family member, a coworker, a cousin, someone who wants to try it. Juliet Has a Gun sent me new perfume. It's called Miami Shake. This box is crazy. Wild strawberry on musk and vanilla. I'm wearing it right now. There was a roller, but I already took it out. But I don't think I'm gonna keep the full-size perfume just because I don't know if I really need this, but I will give it to one of my friends. Oh, I also got, I just opened this package from Babe Lash, the lash serum. I'm gonna be careful and do some research before I put anything on my eyes, just because I really want to get into like a lash serum. I just want to make sure that this one is like clean ingredients. I also got a huge package from Bare Minerals. I'm gonna try some. I basically gave most of it away by now because I don't need that much makeup, truly. Oh, peptide wrinkle relaxing. I think I'm gonna give this to my mom. I don't think I need wrinkle moisturizer. I didn't realize what this was, but fun. Guys, this is the coolest one yet. A cycler has seen me. They know I exist. They sent me the Bergamot Bond wash, the Bergamot Bond lotion, and then they also gave me the Neroli one, and it's in the shower already. I've been using it like so much. I've mentioned Cycler because I actually genuinely really like them, and like it hits different when a brand that you like acknowledges you. I think that's everything I recently got. I just wanted to like include it in here. Let's go back to my room. I feel like I mentioned this in every video. Things are changing really rapidly for me. I feel like it happened kind of overnight, but I now have like 50,000 followers on TikTok. That's crazy. I've not had like new follower growth in years. To me, like followers have never really mattered, but I know that like to other people that's a big indicator of like how successful you are. Now that I am pursuing TikTok more seriously, it has been nice to see the growth because it just means like, you know, something is working. But I was really shocked. Like a couple of weeks ago I was hitting 30k, which even that I was like, oh my god, 30k, like that's crazy. Like I'm so happy that this is all like happening. And now hitting 50k so much sooner than I thought is like literally crazy. A couple of videos of mine will do really well and I feel like that's where the bulk of the followers will come. But just like overall, I feel like I've just been keeping up with it. It's like something that I've been sticking to. I trusted the process and it's been working out for me. The thing is with like PR and stuff, I just get really excited receiving that stuff because I've never gotten PR before. You know, I've grown up like watching YouTube and seeing people open packages. In general, there's so much consumerism, and like I have been a consumer like in high school, in college. Like I was obsessed with like watching Sephora videos, going to find hair masks, and like spending money on myself. Like I love to buy things, but like gradually with time I've gotten better at like, you know, really consolidating what I need and what I don't need. And I feel like this is fun to like receive things and try things out, but of course like I do want to make sure that like I'm not accepting things that I don't need. And I'm not at all saying that like anyone needs all this stuff. Some of the things that I'll get sent are like way out of my price budget. Of course, like if I end up trying something that was gifted to me, like I would love to talk about it if I would like actually repurchase it. I feel like it's important to be transparent about like what has been gifted. That's just like where I'm at right now with TikTok. I feel like the new growth is very fun. I'm also being a little careful just because the more like your videos get pushed out and stuff on TikTok, the scarier the comments can get. And like I have gotten some like really weird comments from men, and I feel like in general like men mostly can be like really opinionated about stuff. Like they see something on TikTok and they just have to write like this long comment about whatever. And especially New York content. I love living here and there are some parts that I really love to share, but I just think it's always going to be one of those places that's kind of like a buzzword, and it's like people just like love to really crack down on New York City videos, whether it's like lifestyle videos, apartment videos, spending videos, like anything related to New York. It's just like extra attention because everyone like wants to know what like the average life is like here. I'm so happy and grateful with what's been going on TikTok recently. I just also feel like it gets to a point. But anyways, I should probably do like some laundry and I'm gonna make some dinner. I have not been master chefing it up recently. I usually love to make like a recipe, like, you know, some sort of salad that's like themed, or some sort of bowl, something that requires like a little bit of effort. Recently I just don't have the mental energy, so I've been making boy dinner, which is literally just protein, veggies, and carb. So I think for tonight I'm going to be making grilled chicken, Brussels sprouts, and something else. I'll figure it out. With the amount of content stuff that I do after work, I want to also try to go to the gym or workout class or see people. There's just no time to think at all. Cook something simple like autopilot. I do want to get back into like real cooking. That always makes me feel better and like I enjoy that a lot, but right now it's just it's a little difficult for me. Less than 20 minutes later, dinner is done. Is it good? No. I made chicken, Brussels sprouts, and then Japanese sweet potato. I'm also putting some mushrooms on the stove right now. It tastes exactly how you think it would. Not great. I'm also trying the peaches and cream Olipop. It's like okay. I don't know if I would buy this again. Okay, same spot, but I'm done with dinner. It's like an hour later. My friend, when I went to visit her this weekend, she had this like strawberry bark in her freezer. I literally think I ate half of it, so I'm gonna try to make it myself. I made this yesterday. I just like cut up strawberries and put them on this cutting board in like really thin slices, and then I froze it so that they're very hard and they won't move. She said to get this Santa Cruz peanut butter. Specifically, don't put it in the fridge because it has to be runny. So now I'm just gonna cover the strawberries in peanut butter. If you don't like peanut butter, I don't even know what to say. Peanut butter is like one of my favorite things in the world, but this is better than true fruit. So I'm just gonna slather a little layer here. If this turns out good, I'm gonna be really excited. I'm a little bit unsure like how I'm gonna get it off the cutting board, but like that's fine. Like tomorrow's problem. Also, I started rewatching How I Met Your Mother. It's actually good. I know like a couple months ago I was like it wasn't as good as I remember, but I actually would argue now that it hits better because it's almost like the stage of life that I'm at. I'm not 30, but I'm like living in New York, working, you know, doing my thing. I just don't have the friend group that How I Met Your Mother has, but maybe one day I'll have like the New York apartment with all the friends living there and everything. But yeah, I'm like really relating to it more than I thought I would, I guess. I also just like really have been in a sitcom era. I tried to watch Severance because everyone was like, it's so good, your mind's gonna be blown. I'm the type of person who needs to like be on my phone or like doing something else while I watch TV. Like I can't lock in in. So I didn't watch Severance. I haven't watched like a new show in quite a bit. I don't even know how long it's been. I only rewatch stuff. I fully rewatched The Office, so I was done with that, and then I was like, okay, I need something very similar. Then I tried to rewatch Modern Family, but I feel like it was just too soon since I last rewatched it, and How I Met Your Mother is like the perfect middle ground. I also rewatched Friends in the winter, so I couldn't rewatch Friends again. This one's even better because I haven't seen How I Met Your Mother since like middle school, I think. Hitting really different right now. I did my best. I don't know if you can see them, but they're covered in peanut butter. Now, the next step is going to be, I'm gonna use these Enjoy Life chocolate chips. I need to go get more of these. Some coconut oil, just so the chocolate gets to melt a little bit better. Okay, last step is going to be to pour it over the strawberries. So I think I'm just gonna put it back in the freezer for a couple seconds and then see if I can like chomp a little bit. It's time for my night routine. I have never figured out like skincare. I literally just do random stuff, and I have been breaking out a lot, so you guys can supervise me while I do my night routine and tell me if anything sticks out to you as like stop doing that. Starting off, I use the Garnier micellar water. One of those pimples that's like, it's like a mound, has like pressure and it really hurts. Lovely. Obviously, since I started posting on TikTok more, I've been wearing makeup like way more. I think there's not a day I go by without doing some makeup. Even like my no makeup, like I'm not doing mascara every day for TikTok, but I always do under eye concealer and like blush, and then usually I cover up anything on my chin, which is where most of my discoloration is. For my cleanser, I use CeraVe, but I'm almost out and I feel like I'm not gonna repurchase this one. It's nothing special. I really want to try the La Roche-Posay one. My friends all use it and they really like it, and it's not like super unaffordable. I think it's like $25. I know this is probably what's actually breaking me out, but I just noticed I have a lot of peach fuzz, so I think I'm gonna like dermaplane it, and I feel like my makeup just does not go on well if I don't dermaplane. This thing, I need to get another one. This is disgusting. But yeah, if anyone has a good dermaplaning tool, definitely let me know. This is not good. This is like Revlon. It was like $1 and it's definitely old. I've been using the Rhode products. I actually really like them. I'm like hesitant to recommend them because I don't have very reactive skin. I can use this and be fine, but I have some friends who tried this and like they had breakouts for days, so I don't want to like tell everyone to go buy it, but it's working for me. My friend told me I'm supposed to moisturize first. Barrier Restore Cream. I'm also trying to just moisturize this area because whenever I have a pimple, I feel like it dries my skin out a lot and like it'll become like a scab, and then the foundation like breaks up on top of it. Like, ugh, I need a good skincare routine, right? I really want to get into like how to do the proper serums, or is that what they're called? Like the niacinamide and stuff like that. Like I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I told you I'm not an influencer when it comes to skincare. I need to be influenced. It's hard to like learn. There's so much and everybody's skin is so individual, and I feel like personally dermatologists always steer me wrong and they just like put me on all these medications. I also started taking spironolactone. If anyone has ever had any experiences with that one, please let me know, because it is a diuretic, so it makes me pee so much. I don't even drink anything and I have to pee again, and that's like usually not how I am. So if anyone has taken spironolactone, let me know. I think it's supposed to be for like blocking excess testosterone. This is my favorite pimple patch. It's the Penoxyl one. I also want to tell you guys, look at this baby hair growth. That is insane. I literally have like little bangs. They're definitely like really scraggly and they're not great, but in like August decided I was gonna like go at it with hair stuff. So I've been taking like a plethora of things. I don't want to say you have to try everything because I did, but like it was expensive. I had to do Nutrafol, Mary Ruth vitamin, minoxidil. Like I've tried pretty much everything. It's probably minoxidil to be honest, which is not great for you, but like for a while there it was just sticking up like this, like little pieces. So the fact that they've grown into like full little bangs. Today I actually washed my hair and I used the Briogeo deep conditioning mask. I don't really do hair masks. I need to get on this. I've been doing this like once a week and it's pretty helpful. I'm also trying to wash my hair more. I always think that this oil training thing is real. It's just not real, at least not for me. And I also just feel like it's not healthy for like all the oil buildup. I always try to like prolong my hair washes because I want to like match it up with my schedule, and it's just like, you know what, no, you have to wash your hair sometimes. So this morning I did like a nice hair wash. I got this rosemary water. I want to start using this. I just don't know how, like if you're supposed to do it like right before you shower. I tried the like Miel rosemary oil and I just think it was way too thick for my hair and I was feeling like I was losing hair. Spray on scalp and strands daily. I just feel like that's gonna make my hair look greasy, but I will look up TikToks about this. That's my research. I just started using this. Can't tell you if it works, but I put this on like every night, the Kerastase 8-hour magic night serum. I'm really trying to take my hair care more seriously. I also sleep with my hair wrapped in silk because I'm just trying to avoid the breakage. I mean, it's not gonna be like super long, but it is what it is. I also feel like I'm going through a little bit of like a hair thinning situation right now, but I think it's just like the cycle that my body's in, and I think it'll come back. It's just like a little bit thinner than it used to be. If you guys have ever had like hair thinning or hair loss or trouble with hair growth, like you understand it's awful. And I also feel like my breakage, I just like don't know what to do. You know, I'm doing hair masks, I'm doing oils, I'm doing serums, like all these things. I've cut my hair to a bob, and I just think like it breaks off so easily at the ends, and I don't really want to cut it again, but like I don't know what to do. I don't think it's like a nutrition issue. And again, I do see some hair growth here, like I see some fullness. It's just like the ends are so dead. Because I just washed my hair, I'm also going to be using, I've had this for years, I still haven't ran out yet. It's like dry shampoo powder from France. I got this when I was studying abroad. That's how long I've had this. The brand has rubbed off, but I'm pretty sure it's chlorine, and it's like dry shampoo with oat milk. This stuff is the only thing that like really keeps my hair from getting greasy. Putting dry shampoo in my hair before it gets greasy has saved my life, at least like saved my hair an extra day or two, because yes, it's not good for your hair or your scalp, but it's like you'll wake up and it's a little bit more stiff, and like the oil is all like soaked up. I'm not one to give a fucking hair care routine because I don't have great hair, but I also use this Ultimate Repair Wella leave-in. I do this every time I wash my hair. So like, what is going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, what could be wrong with my routine? I'm trying everything. I use this leave-in stuff, I use hair masks, I use the Bondi Boost hair growth shampoo and conditioner, I use the Kerastase serum. I'm trying expensive routes here, and it's not paying off. I don't know if anyone else is going through this or it's just me, but I have not read a book in what seems like forever. Not just that, but I just think like my motivation and the way I used to be able to read books is gone. And it's so weird to say that. Books just don't hit the same for me the way they used to. Like, I've talked about this before, but just like the fact that I was able to read so many series last year, like 100 books last year, and now I have not read anything in so long. I think I just really need to like make it a priority and focus. I know in my last couple vlogs I was talking about like 75 hard and how I was gonna read like nonfiction every night, and I did not stick to that. Hard launching my failure right now, but I ended up not finishing 75 hard. That was just actually too difficult, to be so honest with you. And I think it's pretty doable if you don't do other things after work the way I do. Like, I would say like working my content side hustle, whatever, is like pretty substantial amount of time that I have to put into that. I think it'd be so different if you were a full-time content creator and you just had the time to do 75 hard. It's completely doable. And I definitely think there's a lot of creators that I like who have like maintained good time management with reading books and doing like working out and all these things. Being so honest right now, like I'm in a struggle era right now. I've barely been working out. I just feel like I film so much and then I just want to make the content and post it on TikTok, and I hate to say it, but it does pay off. The stuff that I plan out more and I think about the voiceover and I make the editing really good and I really take my time with it, that stuff always does better than the stuff that I throw together in 10 minutes. I wish that wasn't the case, but like TikTok, at least for me, when I put more effort in, my video will do better. So I just think I'm like kind of chasing that high a little bit. Like every time I make a TikTok, I'm like excited for it to be like really well edited. I want to take time on it, but like I am noticing that like my own free time is going like slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. One thing succeeds, like TikTok does well, but then all my other hobbies like fall. It's also pretty hard to juggle all of this while doing my 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. So giving myself grace here, because that does take out a big chunk of my day. I also have to remember, like at the very bottom line, I need to go live my life to make content. I can't just be making content to make content. Like it kind of needs to be like I have to live my life, and then content will come from that, because of course like it's fun to make little videos and record my life, but I have to go live my life as well. Like I can't just sit inside and edit. So I feel like this week my intention is just to like really focus on spending more time with people outside and like doing things, not just coming home and editing, because when you're like working for yourself, or like when something is benefiting you directly, it's not like I'm doing something for my boss, it's like I'm doing something for myself. It's good that I'm passionate about something, but it just sucks because I feel like I am losing the other free time to do my hobbies. I think I need to figure out a healthy balance where I scale back on some stuff, so like I have the time to do what I love, reading and working out out and like seeing people, and you know what I mean? Like I want to live in the moment. I don't want to just like rush to make a TikTok and everything. This is my real life, of course, but like not every single thing you see on social media is real. If my vlogs look so fun, like yes, I'm having that fun. What you don't see are the hours that go into the editing and like maybe times that I'm, you know, not going out or not doing something. I definitely think I've been staying in a lot more since I started doing content, just because I'm like, oh, well, I have to go home and edit. Like it has to get put out today. And I've been trying to post once a day since February, which means like even if the video flops, that still took me time. Every single day since February I've been putting in the time, and you know, obviously some of them are doing really well, but I think it just like creates this cycle where I have to keep going. It's not a complaint to have, it's just like I'm noticing losing a little bit of my free time because I'm getting like a little bit obsessive with the editing and like consistently putting stuff out. It's just like a little balance I have to work on. The whole point of what I was trying to say here that I wanted to talk about, I did almost finish Emily Henry's new book, Great Big Beautiful Life, and I really didn't like it, unfortunately. And I'm not trying to say that like that's the opinion everyone should have, because I know that I'm like in a reading slump right now. I didn't think my reading slump would take me to June. I haven't read Onyx Storm. I haven't read any of the new stuff that's come out. I really don't even see book talk videos on my For You page anymore, which is how you know I'm like really not in the book community. And I'm not saying that hobby is gone forever. I just think I need to like really invest some time. And I also think I've already read all the fun stuff. Like I've read ACOTAR, I've read Throne of Glass, I've read Fourth Wing, I've read Emily Henry. Like there's nothing really that someone could recommend to me that's like popular book talk that's gonna like bring me back into the world. I think I'm honestly struggling to find stuff. The new Emily Henry book, I was excited for that and I didn't like it. I listened to most of it on audiobook, which might have been why I didn't like it. But if you don't know the storyline, it's like two authors. They're both trying to write a biography about this woman who was like in this really wealthy, infamous family. They really want to write the book about her and like get the rights, and they end up like falling in love. But I just really didn't care that much about the romance. Honestly, I didn't feel super connected. And I also think that the old lady was a big part of the story because she was like, you know, the moving piece, but that's just not really my thing. Not saying I can only read romance books, but like in Emily Henry's books, I really love when the characters just like overcome their own journeys. Maybe I just wasn't processing the old lady's story. I keep calling her the old lady. I don't remember her name. Was it Margaret or something? I don't know. She had like half of the book dedicated to her, and I just like didn't really care. And I think I was also confused half the time, especially because I was audiobooking it, and I just like wouldn't really keep up with like whoever we're talking about in her old story. I also listen to the audiobooks on my way to work every day, so like I'm on the subway and I'm distracted, and like, you know, it was not a recipe for success. But I need to, I think, just like pick something and read it. I don't think it's gonna be fantasy because that's a little intense right now, but maybe I should read something like romance, or maybe I should reread something. Again, let me know if you guys have ever gone through this, because this is really, really bad. And I feel like it's not just me. I feel like I've seen a lot of booktubers taking a step back from posting about books. Even me, like if you looked at my YouTube, you would see like 20 videos about books that I used to do. I have a whole playlist. There's so many videos, and I was like passionate about filming them and like talking about books. I was able to remember what happened in these books, and now I can't remember anything. I don't know where that leaves us. I do really want to reread People We Meet on Vacation, but I want to reread it right before the movie comes out. I don't think there's a release date yet. I am going to, I think, vlog my birthday weekend, which is in 2 weeks. I'm also going to LA the second weekend of June, so I think I'm gonna vlog that. Let me know if you want that. I'm gonna visit my friend and we're just gonna like go bop around LA. You guys know I love California, so I'm excited to go back. And thank you again to Luisa for sponsoring this video. I genuinely love their jewelry so much. If you've been watching me for a while, you already know that, and I'm very excited about my new pieces. I'm literally like wearing these to bed because I don't have to take them off. I literally live in their jewelry. Remember to check the link in my description if you want to check out any of their jewelry. Thank you for partnering with me on this video, and I'll see you guys very soon, at least for my birthday weekend vlog coming soon. Bye.